Hey everybody, this is Jake with PackMan Sports, back with another video on Saturday, just a week and a few days after the NFL draft. The reason why I'm coming on here is to give you guys a follow-up to an earlier video that I did about King Howie and going over reacting to what he had to say on the whole Brian Gutekunst and the whole Aaron Rodgers saga. I was not planning on doing another video like this before because the last video I did very poorly. It only got just a little bit over 30 views, so it was very much a letdown, and I guess people just did not really want to see it. But the reason why I am going to be coming back here and giving a reaction to this video is to clear a few things up about the video and how maybe it may have steered a few people wrong, and in resulting in losing a subscriber or two possibly from the video, is that people may think that I was probably being too much of a jerk and thinking that I was probably trying to get into something with Howie and what he had to say. I really enjoy King Howie, what he has to say about the Packers. I know his love for the Packers is probably just about as strongly as mine, and I really appreciate his content, what he's able to do. He's free to speak his mind, and I really like that about him. And so I just want to be able to clear that up. I have nothing against Howie. I love his content, and I hope he continues I hope that people who watch him will still continue to support me, and I hope he continues to support me and what I do on my channel, because I mean, we are Packer fans. We're all in this together, regardless of whatever happens with Aaron Rodgers, whether if he stays or if he goes. Now I'd like to be able to get onto this video reacting to see what Howie has had to say on several matters on what has happened with some recent news with Aaron Rodgers and this whole saga that is continuing to take the airwaves by storm. And it's not over, you guys. We still have a long time before this ever clears up. So let's get into this video.
Oh, what's packing with you, YouTube? What's cracking? What's going down,
What's
baby?
cracking, Howie?
Back in crappy ass California. Crappy ass California. We are back with another video. Shout out to the people that do watch my vids. Appreciate y'all.
I appreciate your content, sir. I'm happy to watch your videos.
A lot has came out since the last time we talked about this Aaron Rodgers saga that I'm enjoying right now, and I'm just happy that, you know, people on behalf of Aaron Rodgers who know him, his friends, are starting to speak up on his behalf.
They are.
But ultimately, we still have to hear from you, bruh. We gotta hear from you. And don't worry about that, Terry.
Yes, Aaron, please come out and speak on this. But take your time, of course. Everybody in Packer Nation wants to hear from you. We really want to know what's going on, the truth about this whole problem with the Green Bay Packers organization. Some guys have gone on to speak on behalf of the situation. Former Packer players, Kuhn, James Jones. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, let's continue with this, and let's see here.
I'm gonna talk about the Lakers. But right now we're gonna sort out all this Green Bay Packers stuff that's going on, and we're gonna mention a couple of people who I think should shut the fuck up. Starting off with Terry Bradshaw. Terry Bradshaw, shut the fuck up. Nobody's listening to you. I think Terry Bradshaw...
Yeah, Terry Bradshaw really ruffled some feathers with what he had to say in regards to Aaron Rodgers just a few days ago. He went on to say something about Aaron, about the whole situation. I'll pull up this. I will pull up this thing here on this article right here. Some of what he had to say. This is from SportsIllustrated.com, where it says here, yeah, Terry Bradshaw blasts weak Aaron Rodgers, and he did proceed to call him weak, but I like to be able to go and see what he said for context. Bradshaw added, and for him to be upset, I don't understand that. Pittsburgh drafted Mark Malone number 1, Cliff Stout in the 3rd or 4th round. I had them coming at me from all angles. I embraced it because when I went to practice, I wasn't worried about those guys. You know, they didn't scare me a bit. So I understand why he's so upset. So I don't understand why he's so upset at Green Bay. And then if they fire the general manager, he'll come back. Are you kidding me? Really, Aaron? That's where this is? So I think I understand where Terry is coming from. He faced some competition in which there were some quarterbacks that were drafted while he was still playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think they were, from what I do remember right, that Mark Malone was never really that much of a threat to Terry. And Cliff Stout was kind of a backup, and then he took over for Terry when he started to get older, and then he retired with the Steelers. So Cliff Stout was kind of like the heir apparent, similar to that of what Jordan is to Aaron. So I understand where Terry is coming from on this. He very much, I don't know, I think he's just telling Aaron to man up and just don't worry about them. Now, I understand that. So now I'd like to go on to what he had to keep on saying. Here's what I'd do, Bradshaw said. I wouldn't budge. Let him gripe. Let him cry. Retire. You're 38. Go ahead and retire. See you later. I mean, I'm really strong about stuff like that, and it makes him look weak. In my way of looking at it, it makes him look weak. So that's the context of what Terry said. It just said it makes him look weak, and that's why people are pretty angry at Terry, what he had to say. So, I mean, I respect what Terry had to say, and I understand where he's coming from. He played in an era back when you just sucked it up and you went about your business because nobody cared about how you felt. This was back in the 70s and the 80s. It was when Terry was a professional quarterback, so that's just kind of how things are. And
I've done that in my life where I was like, I don't know, man, that guy, fuck that guy. You know what I'm saying? I've done that before, so it's understandable, but fuck Terry Bradshaw. Next on the list, fuck Brett Favre. Bro, nobody want to hear you talking, especially about this. You done came out and said some dumb shit.
Well, I kind of wanted to hear what Brett had to say on this situation because he is supposedly really good friends with Aaron. It's just Brett just trying to offer his opinion. It was something that probably a lot of us didn't want to hear what Brett was thinking when he said that he doesn't believe that Aaron is going to return to the Packers. I I respectfully disagree with Brett.
You should be the last person talking about a quarterback having issues with the front office. We know it didn't go well between you and Green Bay when you left.
Yeah.
Now we're going to send some shout outs. James Jones, John Kuhn, AJ Hawk, you know, people who have been standing up for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, those three guys have went on the record to help speak up about this because those three guys are very close to Aaron. They talk to him constantly. I mean, we know that John Kuhn, I'll go to his quote and what John had to say on the whole matter. So right here on the CBS Sports article, I'll go to his quote. I will say he is conflicted because this man loves to play the game of football. This man loves to be Green Bay Packer. And this man truly sees careers. He's watched friends leave. He watched Brett's career toward the end. He's watched all these things play out in front of his eyes. He's taken notes throughout his entire career. He's seen some situations that didn't feel were done, finished the way that they could have or should have, and he's just trying to make his own destiny within his own hands. So that's a really good quote there by John, and I think that I'm pretty sure Aaron I'm pretty sure Aaron probably is really, really conflicted. I really, truly believe that, and I think that he hasn't really quite made up his mind on what he wants to do. I really, really, truly believe that Aaron does want to play for the Green Bay Packers. He has been outspoken how much he loves to play in Green Bay and how much he loves the team. He loves the guys.
The offseason again. Boom! Draft day. With the 26th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select
we know it.
Jordan Love, Utah State.
That sounded very similar how Goodell said it.
This is Aaron Rodgers' replacement. Aaron Rodgers' replacement. Jordan Love. Aaron Rodgers' replacement. Jordan Love. Aaron Rodgers' replacement. That's all you heard all through the media.
Yep, that's how the media wants to do it. The Packers hate Aaron Rodgers. They brought in Jordan Love to replace him. They want him gone. Brian Gutekunst hates Aaron, and oh man, it was just all negativity, and it was all dumb because Jordan Love is the heir apparent. Okay, they brought him in to develop behind Aaron for a few years, and that's the real truth about the reason why the Packers drafted Jordan. It wasn't to replace him in 2020, probably not 2021, this year, 2022, possibility, 2023, even larger possibility. We don't know that yet. We should not jump to conclusions based off of one draft pick in one draft where the Packers went off script and they selected a potential heir apparent to Aaron Rodgers because they believe in him. So if Brian Gutekunst and the Packers believe in Jordan, then I believe in Jordan too.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to get rid of Aaron Rodgers. They're going to get rid of Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Rodgers do?
What did Aaron do?
Through the 2020 pandemic season where he didn't have no off season. You know what I'm saying? Didn't get a chance to practice with the guys, get things going. Some guys didn't want to play. You know what I'm saying? Through all that, still threw 48 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, league MVP. Uh-oh. Pump the brakes. Adam Schefter, just ESPN, man. They hungry for ratings. Nobody's really watching ESPN. Nobody's really watching.
Of course, because ESPN sucks.
Fox and Shannon and all of them. They get clickbait. We living in the clickbait era.
Yes, I definitely agree with what he said. I mean, ESPN sucks. They're just looking to get everything. This whole Aaron Rodgers story is going to give them their ratings. Fox Sports, they are going to get their ratings off of this. It's just more stuff to give them their money, and so that way they can keep getting ratings, keep getting rich, keep getting their money, and they're doing it. Then they're doing this at the expense of you. Don't give these guys their time to give them clickbait and all this stuff. It's all negativity. Negativity sells. Don't buy into it. Don't watch them, because they will go behind people's backs and they will lie. Adam Schefter, what happened with him was further proof that whatever his sources were not real sources. But that's a whole nother video for a whole nother time.
Right now, people don't got time to sit in front of a TV and watch Stephen A. Smith. I believe Aaron Rodgers should come to the Steelers. Goddamn Steelers, man.
That was the perfect impression of him. That was the most perfect impression of Stephen A. Smith. So with all of this going on, I'd like to be able to hear from you guys what you guys have to say, what Howie had to say, and I just wanted to be able to come in and just add a little bit more to it, what Howie had to say, and speak out a little bit more about this whole Aaron Rodgers fiasco by doing a reaction, and I'm hoping that maybe somebody will be able to chime in and say something in the comments about this whole situation, and I hope that this will help out Howie's channel. Maybe he can get some more support, and I hope that maybe people from his channel will come on over in here and have some talk with me about the Packers, and because we're all Packer fans at the end of the day. It's very fun to talk about the Packers, but we also got to remember that this is just sports, and there's more greater things to think about than just sports. There are a lot more things to worry about than just a sports team. As much as I get caught up in it, a lot of people do. It is what it is, and we can only just sit back and just let everything play out. So with that, I will catch you guys later. And as always, go Pack, go.